Ever wondered where in the US winter seems endless, with snow-covered landscapes and frigid temperatures year-round? Today we're diving into the top 10 coldest states to live in America. These states redefine cold, where summer is a fleeting moment and winter dominates the calendar. So, grab your hot cocoa, bundle up, and join us as we explore the chilliest corners of the country. Number 10. Michigan. Sitting pretty in the northern part of the United States, Michigan isn't just about cold temperatures, it's about the lake effect weather too. This means the state is constantly getting chilled by the Great Lakes: Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Erie. With an average temperature of 45.3 degrees Fahrenheit, Michigan is significantly colder than warm states like Florida and Hawaii, which boast averages of around 71.5 and 70 degrees, respectively. January's lows hover around 17 degrees, but that lake effect snow makes it feel even chillier. While summer days by the lake can be fun, winter is a different story. The lakes that offer so much joy in the summer turn into cold, icy giants that drop temperatures drastically in the winter. Add in the heavy snowfall, and you've got a state that's truly a winter wonderland, or a snowy nightmare, depending on how you feel about the cold. The constant cold and snow mean that Michigan residents need to be prepared for winter almost year-round, making it a top contender for one of the coldest states to live in America. Moving on to number 9. New Hampshire. Known for its snowy reputation, New Hampshire gets a whopping 174 inches of snow each year, more than any other state. Average temperatures in this state are around 44.2 degrees Fahrenheit, with the capital, Concord, seeing single digits during winter. In the northern parts, it's not uncommon for temperatures to drop below zero. And let's not forget Mount Washington, which recently recorded a wind chill of negative 108 degrees. It's clear that in New Hampshire, winter isn't just a season, it's a lifestyle. The Granite State's long winters and heavy snowfall make it a paradise for winter sports enthusiasts, but a challenge for those who prefer warmer weather. With snow starting as early as October and lasting through April, residents of New Hampshire spend a significant portion of the year navigating snowy roads and bundling up against the cold. The state's rugged landscape, dotted with picturesque small towns, looks like something out of a winter postcard, making it a beautiful but freezing place to live. Number 8. Idaho. Idaho might not be the first state you think of when you hear cold, but with an average temperature of 44 degrees Fahrenheit, it's definitely up there. Boise, the capital, experiences wild temperature swings, from lows of negative 60 degrees in the winter to highs of 118 degrees in the summer. Average winter temperatures hover around negative 20 degrees, making Idaho a state of extreme weather contrasts. Idaho's diverse climate means that while summers can be scorchingly hot, winters are equally brutal. The state's mountainous terrain amplifies the cold, with snow covering much of the landscape for several months. In rural areas, especially in the northern part of the state, winter can feel long and unrelenting, with snowstorms and icy conditions making travel difficult. Despite its harsh winters, Idaho's natural beauty shines year-round, attracting those who appreciate its rugged charm. Coming in at number 7 is Wisconsin. With an average annual temperature of 44 degrees Fahrenheit, winters in Wisconsin are no joke. Madison, the state capital, often sees single-digit temperatures in winter and barely touches 80 degrees in the summer. Northern Wisconsin, especially near Lake Superior, gets nearly 160 inches of snow each year. That's over 13 feet of snow. The people of Madison even name their snowplows, a quirky tradition that speaks to the state's snowy reality. In Wisconsin, winter isn't just a season, it's an event. The state's residents have adapted to the cold with a sense of humor and community spirit, embracing the snow with various winter festivals and activities. From ice fishing to snowmobiling, there's no shortage of ways to enjoy the snowy months. However, the long, cold winters also mean that residents need to be prepared for extended periods of freezing temperatures and heavy snow, making Wisconsin a challenging but charming place to live. Number 6 is Vermont, where winter seems eternal. With an average temperature of just 43 degrees Fahrenheit, Vermont sees snowfall starting in November and lasting through March or even April. That's nearly half a year covered in snow. Vermont is the third snowiest state, with an average of 80.2 inches of snow annually. In some parts of the state, the snow never seems to leave, making winter sports a way of life. In Vermont, the cold is a part of daily life, and residents have learned to embrace it. The state's picturesque landscapes, covered in a blanket of snow, attract tourists and locals alike for skiing, snowboarding, and other winter activities. The long winters also foster a close-knit community spirit, with residents often coming together to tackle the challenges of the cold. Despite the harsh conditions, Vermont's beauty and the resilient nature of its people make it a unique and endearing place to live. Number 5. Wyoming. This state is high up, literally, with an average elevation of 6,700 feet. This elevation contributes to its chilly average annual temperature of 42.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Summer temperatures hover around 50 to 60 degrees, which doesn't exactly scream beach weather. In January, temperatures often drop to 5 to 10 degrees, with the coldest recorded temperature hitting negative 66 degrees back in 1933. If you love winter, Wyoming's got plenty to offer. Wyoming's vast open landscapes and high elevation mean that winters can be particularly harsh. The state's rugged terrain, including the majestic Rocky Mountains, is often blanketed in snow, creating stunning vistas but also challenging living conditions. The cold weather, combined with frequent snowstorms, means that residents need to be well prepared for winter. Despite the tough conditions, Wyoming's natural beauty and the outdoor opportunities it offers make it a compelling place for those who love the cold. Our number 4 state is Maine. Known for its rugged coastlines and hardy residents, Maine's average annual temperature is just 41.9 degrees Fahrenheit. In 2009, a frigid record was set in Allagash, with temperatures plummeting to negative 50 degrees. Maine is also the second snowiest state, receiving an average of 92 inches of snow each year. Tourists flock to Maine's beaches in the summer, but living here year-round requires a love of the cold. Maine's long, cold winters are balanced by its stunning natural beauty. The state's forests and coastline are transformed into a winter wonderland, offering plenty of opportunities for snowshoeing, skiing, and other winter activities. However, the cold and snow also mean that residents need to be prepared for tough driving conditions and the challenges of staying warm in such a frigid climate. Maine's combination of harsh weather and beautiful landscapes makes it a unique and captivating place to call home. Number 3. Minnesota. This state is so cold that many parking garages are heated to prevent car batteries from dying. With average winter temperatures in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area dropping to negative 13 degrees in January, it's easy to see why. The coldest wind chill ever recorded here was negative 34 degrees. In the northern parts of Minnesota, like Thief River Falls, wind chills can hit a bone-chilling negative 54 degrees. Heated parking garages aren't a luxury here, they're a necessity. Minnesota's harsh winters are legendary, but so is the state's ability to cope with the cold. Residents have developed a robust infrastructure to deal with snow and ice, from heated parking garages to extensive snow removal services. The cold weather also fosters a strong sense of community, with winter festivals and activities bringing people together to celebrate the season. Despite the challenging conditions, Minnesota's residents embrace the cold, making the state a vibrant and resilient place to live. Number 2. North Dakota. Sitting near the top of the continental U.S., North Dakota is predictably frigid. With an average annual temperature of 41.4 degrees Fahrenheit, winters stretch from November to March, bringing multiple severe storms each year. In Fargo, January lows average around negative 2 degrees, with highs barely reaching 16 degrees. The coldest recorded wind chill here was a staggering negative 74 degrees in 1936. North Dakota doesn't mess around with winter. The extreme cold in North Dakota is a defining feature of life in the state. Residents are well acquainted with the challenges of winter, from navigating icy roads to dealing with frequent snowstorms. Despite the harsh conditions, North Dakota's tight-knit communities and the resilience of its people shine through. The state's wide open spaces and clear, cold skies create a stark, beautiful landscape that those who appreciate the cold can truly enjoy. And finally, number 1. Alaska. The northernmost state in the U.S., Alaska has an average annual temperature of just 28 degrees Fahrenheit. While southern and coastal Alaska might see summer highs around 60 degrees, winter temperatures can range from 0 to negative 30 degrees. In northern Alaska, it gets even colder. The city of North Pole, near Fairbanks, sees winter temperatures around -14 degrees, with dips down to -40 degrees. Alaska is the epitome of cold, where winter reigns supreme. Living in Alaska means embracing a lifestyle that revolves around the cold. The state's residents are a tough, resourceful bunch who have learned to thrive in one of the harshest climates in the world. From dog sledding to ice fishing, winter activities are a big part of life here. The long, dark nights of winter are balanced by the endless daylight of summer, creating a unique rhythm to life that's unlike anywhere else. Despite the extreme conditions, Alaska's natural beauty and the tight-knit communities make it a fascinating and rewarding place to live. Whether you're gazing at the northern lights or exploring the vast wilderness, Alaska offers a cold, yet stunningly beautiful way of life. So, there you have it. The top 10 coldest states to live in America. From Michigan's icy lakes to Alaska's Arctic chill, these states prove that winter can be both a challenge and an adventure. Whether you're a snow lover or someone who just enjoys cozying up by the fire, these places offer a unique, frosty charm. Looking to escape the cold and find more space? Watch this video on the 10 emptiest big cities in the United States to discover more. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome.